have to speak into the microphone like really good.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello everybody, I'm Alina Chertok, I'm the Intern Department Head in the Math Department. Welcome proud parents, grandparents, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, cousins and friends of our graduates. Thank you for being here. Welcome dedicated faculty over there, staff, alumni, and welcome and congratulations to the graduate class of 2012. Graduation is an emotional time. You are happy to be done and proud of your accomplishments, but sad to leave your friends and mentors and maybe a bit nervous about what lies ahead. As you look at the faces of your parents and family members, you are grateful for their love and support. You will treasure this day and the memories of years here at the department of the university for the rest of your life. I hope that the pride you feel as you walk across the stage today is revealed only by the nostalgia with which you remember this place and the relations you forged. Of course, graduation is about much more than saying goodbye. Today's ceremony also provides us with the opportunity to reflect on the spirit that defines your class, to celebrate the knowledge that you have acquired and created, and to look forward to the exciting potential that you offer. As young graduates, there will be moments where you will face a dilemma in moving forward, but I believe that who you are and what you have learned at NC State make you well equipped to face any challenge. You are now armed with one of the most important tools needed to forge ahead, the education, and experience that you brought to graduation today. I look forward to seeing how each of you put this education, these tools, to work in different fields, professions, and programs. You are a talented and diverse bunch, and I'm confident that you will make us proud. As you explore the world, remember the time you spent here. As you continue to learn and change, reflect on the times when you were stumbled and even failed. Recall how your caring mentors pushed you in the right direction and stretched your imagination and spirit. Keep in touch with each other and your professors, and always remember that this community and this campus is a place that you can call home. Best of luck, and I wish you all well. Thank you. I'm very pleased to introduce our guest speaker today, Aaron Marcus, who graduated from NC State in 2012 with degrees in applied math and physics. While he was a student, he created the college ambassador program, which several of you here are now part of. Upon graduation, Aaron took a job in Farragut, a software development company. Aaron is currently their team leader and database administrator, overseeing their property and casualty product lines. He's also an Oracle certified database administrator.
Everybody hear me? Good. Yeah? Okay. A little nervous, so we'll see how this goes. First of all, I'd like to congratulate all of you on your accomplishments. This is a great day in your lives. Please accept my humblest congratulations for all of your achievements. My years at State, and since it hasn't been that long, they've been full of both successes and failures. The successes, I was able to bask in. The failures, I decided to learn from. I wanted to share some of the things I learned along the way that I believe helped me attain success, and I hope that you can too. The first thing, be flexible. Some history here. I started my time at State with the intention of going to graduate school. I was going to be a PhD candidate, go on, do research from day one. That was my plan. Let's just say it started to not pan out that way 3 months before graduation. So I was sitting here, right here in Staff Hall at my graduation ceremony, no idea what I was going to do. I'd applied for some jobs, but it was really an unknown for me. So I decided to look into my different options. I applied for jobs for engineering, for analytics, or physics, different things. Eventually, I attained my current position doing software development, and I have not looked back. I wish I had known that my original plan was not the only path that I could go down, that I could use the knowledge and skills I attained here for much more than just strictly mathematical uses. The second thing that I'd like to share with you is to use and emphasize the skills you've gained alongside the knowledge. In order to quantify the amount of mathematical knowledge we absorb in our short time here at State is nearly impossible. However, I have a small confession to make. I haven't taken a derivative since my last final at State. Parents, it's okay. You didn't spend your money for nothing, I promise. I know a lot of you are going, I've spent all this time and this money, and now this kid's going to come up here and he's going to tell my kids they're never going to use this again. Almost. What I gained from State was a skill set that is really intangible. And I think that a lot of the graduates here have also attained that. We have all these theorems, all these equations floating through our heads, but truly what you are at the core are innovators. You're thinkers, you're problem solvers. And I want you to take that and I want you to remember that as you move forward. There's the mathematical basis of you, that's great, but remember the skills that you do on here, the problem solving skills. Those are the things that I use every day. So please do not forget that. And please flaunt it as you move forward. The last thing that I wanted to share with you is the ability to connect. Through your connections that you make here at State, that you're going to make in the future, that's where you're going to get large leaps in your career and in your goals. These connections are going to last you a lifetime. Being able to come back to the college as I am today and speaking to future graduates, to past graduates, to professors that have helped you along the way, that's really meaningful. To be able to share your bits of knowledge and pieces that you've learned, that's what's important. So I wanted to let you know that you should stay connected to the college, and you can do this by joining the Alumni Association, serving on the Alumni Board. The Alumni and Friends Advisory Board is something that I'm a part of, and they've served to help me, and I'm sure that they will help you too. So again, just in closing, I'd like to congratulate all of you, let you know that great things are ahead of you, and to wish you my congratulations. Thank you.
Everyone, can you hear me in the back? No? You're broken. Hi everyone, my name is Alina Duka. I'm the undergraduate director here in the math department. Thank you, Aaron, for a great message and for being here. He's done wonderful work for the math and physics department, for the college, and for the university since he graduated, before graduating, and since then he's very active promoting the university, the college, the department, and also occasionally donating his time, come in and talk to math majors about the jobs they could get. So we all appreciate what you do for us and hope to see you again. Tell math majors, hey, this is the kind of job you can do, even though it may not be as obvious that this is the job a math major or math graduate can do. So I'm very proud here to call your name and to award your degree, and I will be doing that shortly, but before I do that, I would like to thank all the people involved in organizing this event, and you know that it started a few months ahead. You got a lot of emails from us. Appreciate you being prompt and helping us organize the event. So Mrs. Di Bucklet is the main organizer, but I would also like to call out the name of the other people in the department who helped her make this event possible. So the wonderful staff, Betsy Alexeyev, Denise Seabrook, Shema Bennett-Shabir, Karen Gunton, Randy Hughes, Trisha Klingscales, Charlene Wallace, Jennifer William, Logan Leach, Matt Hott, and Alan Port. Let's give them an applause. So I don't want to scare you or anything. I know you think you satisfy all the requirements for getting your degree, but there is one more that you probably are not aware of, and that is patience, because your diploma will not get to you probably in the next month or so. You'll have a couple of months to wait for it. But other than that, you're good to go. So I will start by calling out the names of the students who graduated in the summer, and then I'll move on to the ones who are graduating now. So students who graduate with a Bachelor's of Science in Applied Mathematics in summer 2015. Their names are Paul Brockington from Cary, North Carolina, Ben Fussell from Raleigh, North Carolina. The following students graduate with a Bachelor of Science in Mathematics. Kerry Jones from Kings Mountain, North Carolina, with a second major in physics, and 2 minors in Russian studies and classical studies / Latin concentration. Walker Shirk from Raleigh, North Carolina, and Christopher Tompkins from Orlando, Florida. And I'll move ahead with students graduating this semester. So the following students will be receiving their Bachelor of Science in Applied Mathematics. Kyle Foster from Raleigh, North Carolina. Daniel Greco from Cary, North Carolina. He is graduating cum laude and also obtaining 2 minors in business administration and statistics. Wait and take pictures? Yeah. Now watch your photo. You're gonna be together.
There you go. Okay, 1, 2.
Next, I will be calling out the names of the students graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Mathematics. Christopher Becker from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Chris is graduating cum laude with a second major in philosophy and a minor in cognitive science. Congratulations. George Carozzi from Raleigh, North Carolina. He is graduating magna cum laude and a second major in computer science. Next we have Darian Elderfield from Raleigh, North Carolina, graduating magna cum laude with a minor in physics. Yihang Feng from Chengdu, China. Congratulations. Then we also have Dai-Hoon Kwon from Spring Lake, North Carolina, and they is graduating magna cum laude. The next graduating senior is William Long from Lenoir, North Carolina. Will is also graduating cum laude and a minor in physics. Next we have Kevin McCombs from Morganton, North Carolina. I don't think he's here. The next student is Catherine Mooney from Alexandria, Virginia. And she is graduating cum laude. David Smith Jr. from Raleigh, North Carolina. Nathaniel Stamp from Wake Forest, North Carolina, with a second major in math education. And then next we have Jacqueline Tierney from Sykesville, Maryland. Jackie is graduating cum laude and a second major in statistics. And to end on a really high note, we have Wesley Van Hoy from Knoxville, North Carolina. He's graduating again with a mathematics degree and a minor in economics. We should also recognize the efforts of students of North Carolina who received a minor in mathematics. I'm sure they're attending their graduation for their respective majors, but we should give them a round of applause because they do. So now this is kind of the end of my program. I want to congratulate you all once again and hope that you'll have a really wonderful professional life. Be brave. Do know that you have a lot of skills and perseverance, and I'm sure you can do amazing things, and come back and tell us about the amazing things you're doing, the same as Aaron did today. And good luck. Make sure you do reach your potential and push for even more. Congratulations again. And next, I would like to invite Dr. Hayter, the director of the graduate program, to call out the names of the graduating students.
Welcome everyone. Can you hear me in the back? Yeah. I'm Dr. Mansoor Hayter. I'm the director of the graduate programs in math and applied math. And let me first give you a little bit of orientation to the grad part of the program. We have several graduate programs that are affiliated or housed in the Department of Mathematics. I'm the director of the programs in math and applied math. I'll be calling out the master's and doctoral degrees for those programs. We also have Dr. Alan Lloyd in the colorful garb there at the end. He's the director of the graduate program in biomathematics. And then Dr. Jeff Scroggs, next to him, he's the director of the master's in financial. So I'll go first. So this will work best if you are being awarded a master's or PhD degree in math or applied math. I can call you to the front of the room. You can just stand over on the side. I will read out all the names, and then Dr. Chertoff will present. Get some photos.
Over here.
Okay, so the first set of graduates are the Masters of Science in Applied Mathematics in the fall 2015 class. Our first graduate is Kayla Coleman. Kayla's from Sicklerville, New Jersey, and she's continuing on to the PhD. Our next graduate is Leader Leon, also from New Jersey, from Dover, New Jersey. He's not here. I mean, he's here, but he's not here. Our next graduate is Marcella Norman. Marcella is from Kentwood, Michigan. Not here as well. The next graduate is Dominic Bundy from Valrico, Florida. And our next graduate is here. Our next graduate is Glenn Seidel. Glenn is from North Stonington, Connecticut, and also continuing on for the PhD. Now the Master of Science in Mathematics, fall 2015 graduating class. Our first graduate is Daniel Burnstein. He's continuing on for the PhD. Daniel's from New York. The next graduate is Samrita Chattapati from Kolkata, India. And then we have Zach Haw from Greenville, North Carolina. And Stephen McKay Sullivan from St. George. Moving on to the summer 2015 class. For the Doctor of Philosophy in Applied Mathematics. I'll read out all the names and the advisors. So first graduate is Lake Bookman from Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Lake did his doctoral work with Dr. Mark Hofer. Wan Yu Chen from Nantong, China. He did his work with Dr. Jilin Li. John Polodnak from Burlington, Massachusetts. He did his work with Ilse Ibsen. Emmy Kennedy from Budapest, Hungary. She did her doctoral work with Ian Tran. Amanda Landy. Amanda is from Raleigh, North Carolina. Did her doctoral work with Kazi Ito. James Nance, who is here. James Nance worked with Dr. Tim Kelly, and he's a postdoc at Oak Ridge National Labs, and James is from Knoxville, Tennessee. Our next graduate is Melissa Ingamini. from Uganda, Cameroon, and she did her doctoral work with Kazi Ito. Next, we have Nicole Panza. Nicole from Lanshaw, Pennsylvania, and did her work with Dr. Jim Selden. And Nicole is a teaching assistant professor at Francis Marion University in South Carolina. Moving on to the PhD graduates in mathematics for summer 2015. Our first graduate is Noah DeLeo, who did his work with Dr. Jonathan Howenstein. He's from Jackson, New Jersey. Next, we have Samuel Ivey, who did his doctoral work with Dr. Luke Helmick, and he's from Memphis, Tennessee. Our next graduate is Maggie Raubmuller. Maggie's from Webster Groves, Missouri, and did her work with Kayla Schmister. And Maggie is a assistant professor at Roanoke College. And next we have William Wheelis. North Carolina, and he's working for the Department of Defense. And he did his work with Vajko Bacalov. So our next batch is fall 2015 graduates, Doctor of Philosophy, starting with Applied Mathematics. First graduate is Christina Batista. She's going to work with Anna Olson and myself. She's from Albany, New York, and she's a postdoctoral fellow at the Hamner Institute for Health Sciences in the Research Triangle Park. Our next graduate is Tiffany Birch. Tiffany's from Altamont, Illinois, and she did her doctoral work with Ernie Stitzinger. Next, we have Anna Fergosi. South Carolina. She did her work with Dr. Tim Kelly, and she's a financial analyst at Bank of America. Next graduate is Huang Wang. Did his work with Dr. Ian Tran. And our last graduate is Kathy Varga, who is from College, Ohio, and did her work with Dr. Cal Penn. The next set of graduates are the Doctor of Philosophy in Mathematics, fall 2015. None of them are here, but I'll read out their names. Abigail Bishop, from Raleigh, North Carolina. Oh, you are?
No, I'm not just doing.
She is awesome. She did her work with Dr. Luke Helmick. Brett Coonley from Burlington, Connecticut, did his work with Kazi Ito. And Sarah Mason from Catawba, North Carolina, who worked with Dr. Luke Helmick. So I'd like to congratulate all the graduates for all of your hard work. We're talking about 5 to 6 years of sustained effort here. For the parents, hopefully this is the last degree that your children will pursue and you don't have to help them. A lot of you who are going on to academia, please send us your really talented undergraduate students for our graduate program. If you're in industry, please hire a graduate. I'd also like to take this moment to ask the faculty who are involved in either teaching or advising these students to stand up. And I'll now pass it on to Dr. Alan Lloyd, who will announce the graduate of the Biomathematics graduate.
Okay, so can you hear me at the back? I'm traditionally really bad at using this microphone. So for the biomathematics program, I have just 3 graduates to mention. We have a fall 2015 Master of Biomathematics, Vanessa Denis, who is not here today. And we have 2 Doctor of Philosophy graduates, Tim Antonelli. So it always gives me real pleasure to announce on my own students. Tim did his PhD jointly with myself and Fred Gould from our entomology department, and he is now an assistant professor at Worcester State University in Massachusetts. He tells me he still has his final exams to grade and out 100. Good luck to him. And then our second PhD graduate is Jason Chittenden. Jason is to be praised for completing his PhD task while holding down a full-time job. He did his PhD with Jim Revere, who was in our College of Veterinary Medicine and who's now at Kansas State University. Jason's PhD was on absorption of chemicals through the skin. I hate to try to remember the full title. It was the longest PhD title I've ever seen in my life. It severely challenged the graduate school's forms, but we got there in the end. Well done, Jason.
They put us last for the best. I'm going to ask all the graduates, I think there's only 3 of you here today, go ahead and come on down to the front. And as they're coming down, I will advertise the program. The application deadline is February 1st. Science Masters targeting the job market. It's a PhD program.
Can't hear you.
It's not tomorrow. Maybe.
No, it's on, it's on.
It's on, it's just...
Oh, I just need to move. Sweet spot now. The first person I'd like to announce is Aisha Barnes from New York City, New York.
Did the parents get the picture? You got it, okay.
Just wanted to make sure. All right, Danny Jen, I think she's being done today. Preeti Kankanama, and but Janae's here. Janae.
Did the parents get enough pictures? I just want to make sure. This only happens one time.
Sophia Bora from and Jim Chen Fiona Wang.
So, big round of applause for graduates.
Thank you very much, and congratulations again to everybody and our great students. What we would like to do at the very end, and it's our legal tradition, I would like all the parents and relatives and friends to stand up, please. And our special thank you we all know that without your help, without your love, and without your encouragement, these beautiful students, smart people couldn't achieve what they achieve now and where they stand now. Thank you very much for your support and standing by them for all their lives. Congratulations again to everybody. Thank you very much. And I think this is we have a reception outside the hall.